someone were to create the most beautiful baby on the planet, it's Drench and Midas. Hi! Well, we are here to talk about the Genesis palette. This is a collaboration between Midas Cosmetics and Drench Cosmetics. This thing! I did 3 looks using Palette Bingo with this palette, and oh my god, I had so much fun. And I love all 3 of the looks that I randomly created with the shadows that I was given in the randomizer. If you haven't already seen what is on the inside, the outside is beautiful all by itself, but the inside is this. And this is just a stunning color story. I could not be happier with it. This, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, this is already a holy grail for me. I'm gonna pan all of these. If you are new to my channel, I just started doing bingo with one other palette that came out a little bit ago. So this is my second bingo with the palette. I had so much fun doing bingo with the Club Navila palette. I knew when I ordered this that that was what I was gonna do to see if I liked this. I already planned on doing bingo with this. And so when I got this, I was super stoked because bingo is fun just in itself. If you have a palette that you are just kind of stumped on, do bingo. It will choose the colors for you and you just kind of figure out where you want the shades to go. So this is the 3rd look of the bingo. I have 2 before this one. If you are interested in seeing how this palette performs, watch the rest of this video. And if you are interested in seeing content on YouTube about indie brands, particularly indie brands that are owned by women, people of color, then that is what I talk about on this channel. I'm very, very passionate about indie brands who are owned by people of color. If you aren't new to this channel, you know that that's what I talk about. But if you are new to this channel, my name is Rebecca. I am an artist, and here's where I express myself creatively through makeup. So let's go ahead and get into these bingos. I can't think of a better way to try this than with Makeup Bingo. I went ahead and generated some numbers, and I have glanced at this palette like 1 time, so I have no idea what these numbers mean. But we have 6, 2, 15, 14, and 3. Is this not the most beautiful packaging you've ever seen? I can't get over it. It is absolutely stunning. Just the attention to detail, the texture of the packaging itself, the font, everything. Everything about this is just insanely beautiful. So this is what we're working with. I'm so excited. So let's figure out what these numbers are. We have 6, which is this one, 2, a shimmer. Okay, so we have a matte and a shimmer. 15, another matte, and there's a helicopter. Okay, it's far enough away now. Worthy. And then the next one's 14, Ambitions, which is a shimmer. So 2 mattes, 2 shimmers so far, which is great. That's really all I was worried about. I was concerned it was gonna be all shimmers, but we don't have all shimmers, so yay. And then 3 is Educated. So this is going to be a neutral look, which normally I'd be really bummed about, but since this is the first time I'm trying this palette, I don't give a shit. I'm just excited. The first thing I want to do, of course, is swatch them out. And this will be the first time I'm dipping into this. Very exciting. Millionaire, Revolutionary, Worthy, Ambitious, not Ambitions. Either way is fine. And I'm going to use my thumb. 3, Educated. This is going to be awkward, but there we go. This is the weird one. All right, that's our color story today. Very warm, neutral. Interesting, so we've got the coppery bronze color here and the silver. So you're the ox, money. Okay, palette bingo. What should go where? This actually is pretty standard. So I think what I'm gonna do is put Millionaire, is that how you say it? Melanaire in the crease, all along the crease. Warm that up towards the brow with this one, which is Educated. Then deepen up that outer V with Worthy. And then on the lid itself, I'll do these 2 shimmers, Revolutionary and Ambitious. All right, cool, let's get started. not to knock these neutrals, I'm sure they're beautiful, but the exciting thing about getting these neutrals out of the way for the first bingo is we have these really fun blues and that really vibrant purple to work with for later bingos. Going in with Melanin Air. Okay, all right. It's looking a little more burgundy on my skin, which I'm fine with. It's a beautiful color. And I'm just patting this in to get the color payoff, and then I will blend it out once I have enough color on my lid. And I'm fine with it being messy. I'm gonna have shimmers on the lid anyway, which I'm gonna put glitter glue down, and all of this messiness is gonna go away once I put the glitter there because it essentially erases it. We don't have any duochromes in this bingo either. The one that's right next to it, Daring, is either a duo or multi-chrome. It's beautiful. I can't wait to use it. This is my very, very first Midas purchase. I had been thinking about getting Midas products for a little while. I follow them on Instagram, and I happened to be in the right place at the right time to see that they were releasing this brand new palette. It had been worked up for a while. I kept seeing posts about how it's coming. I know it wasn't intentional, but the amount of time that it took for them to first hint at the fact that they were doing a release and when it actually came out for pre-order, it built up so much tension that I was like fucking ready. I was like, I am going to pick up this pre-order literally as soon as it comes out, which I did. So excited to finally get it. I'm going in with Educated now. On top of that, and then I'll blend them together. I am just as excited about this palette as I was about Angie's palette with Kaleidos, Club Nebula. I think the suspense was just about the same for me. The suspense of Club Nebula coming out and the suspense of Genesis coming out, exactly the same. I am so excited about both of these palettes. I'm just so happy to have them both in my collection now. All right, now I'm gonna do blending. I'm gonna go back and forth between Melanin Air and Educated to get the right blend. So here we go. Okay, I feel like I have a pretty nice gradient with these two colors. So I am gonna go ahead and just play with the shimmers and then work on the under part of the eye, the lower lash line, the outer V. But the next thing I wanna do is the shimmers because I just like can't wait. I just wanna see them. I'm gonna pop some glitter glue on here. The one thing that I just really wish I had is the Dawn Face Palette by Midas Cosmetics. It's Midas and Neon MUA. They did some face palettes that range in skin tones. I think it goes from dawn to dusk. There's dawn, noon, dusk. There's something else. I can't remember. I think there are 4 of them all together. I think that I'm probably the dawn palette. It's possible that I'm noon. I'm not really certain, but I feel like I should err on the side of caution and get the dawn one, which is out of stock right now. I did ask and they should be coming back in stock sometime this spring. I think they said sometime in April. So I will absolutely be getting that. I just wish that I had that so I could use it with this palette and do a full face of Midas. I love this technique. It's a Beauty Bean tip. The glitter glue as a faux cut crease, love it. I'm not gonna waste any time at all. I'm just gonna go straight in with my fingers. So the first one was number, what now? Okay, Revolutionary. So that I'm gonna put all over the middle and outer part of the lid. Oh man, look at that. Oh. I was expecting this. I was expecting this to blow my socks off. And it is just blowing them right off my feet. Or if I'm to be completely accurate, it's blowing the slippers off my feet because that's what I'm wearing right now. Just the opacity, it is like the opposite of sheer. This is stunning. Holy shit. Not surprised. I was expecting this quality, but to see it on my actual eye is so fun. Ooh. I definitely had high expectations of Midas just because of the people I see use those products, the way that the products look on them, but just the reputation of the people who support the brand are people I highly, highly, highly respect. So if these people are using Midas Cosmetics and talking about how amazing it is, I believe it And I expect it to be really, really fucking good, and they didn't fail. They did not fail. I just like can't believe how good this is. I should, because I expected this, but wow. So now I'm going to go in with the silver color, which is Ambitious. I just used Revolutionary, and now I'm going to use Ambitious. I'm interested to see how these are going to blend together because it's the silver and copper. They're both so opaque. Okay, interesting, interesting. That's an interesting look. It's so foily. Okay, all right. Really, the colors have nothing in common with Club Nebula. Two completely different producers, two completely different creators. But the quality of both this palette, Midas's Genesis palette, and the only Kaleidos palette I've tried, the Club Nebula palette, the quality is the best I've ever tried. Both of them. Like equally good. I've been seeing a lot of the Flower something or other palette that Midas made. They've been posting on Instagram because it's spring and I have seen the color story. I looked at it. It looks beautiful. It looks like something I would want to get, but I wanted to try this first just to make sure that I liked the formula, and I'm absolutely getting that Flower palette. If it's anything like this palette, I'm going to be obsessed with it. Just like how I feel about Club Nebula, I am going to be a broken record here, but I want to try the Escape Pod because of how much I love the Club Nebula formula. Tried one of each of these palettes, Midas, Kaleidos, the formula, obsessed with it. So now I feel like I need to get like all of the palettes that I really like the color stories of. I think I'm done with the shimmers, I think. So I'm now going to deepen up that outer V with that darkest color, the dark brown that was in the bingo, Worthy, right here, just to give it some depth and dimension. If you are unfamiliar with Midas and Drench, which this is a collaboration between Midas and Drench Cosmetics, Midas is owned by Rocio. I cannot remember her last name, I'm so sorry. And Drench is owned by Josh. Again, I forgot your last name, I'm so sorry. He goes by Killer King. So Josh and Rocio created this palette together. Both of those brands are owned by people of color. So you would be supporting Black-owned brands if you were to purchase any of the makeup that either one of them makes. I have seen Drench come out with some brow products recently, which I'm interested in because I am still on a brow journey. I just happen to be on a lot of other journeys as well. They're all just kind of going parallel to each other. I am also on a blush and bronzer journey, which, you know, God help me on that one. I'm loving the way this brown, Worthy, is blending into the other colors. This is beautiful. This one is just about done. That's beautiful. I just really wasn't expecting to do a look with these colors. I saw Audra of Audra at Home play with this palette the other day, and I think she played with Loved, Phenomenal, Captivating, and Unbothered, which is this quad right here, these teals and blues. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna play with those. I'm all about some teals and blues. I didn't get it in this bingo, which is fine, it's fine. I absolutely love doing palette bingo. I'm gonna be bringing up Club Nebula again. I did a 9-look palette bingo with Club Nebula. And I might really do the same thing with this one. They're both 15 pan palettes. It's just so fun to do. You get all these weird combinations that you would have never thought of yourself. Oh, it sparks so much creativity. It's so fun. And you get to try every single color in the palette. Like if you were on the fence about a color, you have no choice but to use it because it came up in bingo. I'm not gonna act like I don't like coppers and reds. I do. I absolutely love coppers and reds. And I really wasn't expecting this color Melanin Air to come out so like wine colored. In the pan, it just looks like a really warm brown. It's looking red on me, which is absolutely fine because I love deep dark reds on my eyes. I think we're even. I am going to try to figure out something with the lower lash line. I really haven't thought much about it. I've been seeing all these 2016 versus 2021 makeup techniques, and I've been seeing a lot of people not put any color on the lower lash line for their 2021 technique. I really want to put color underneath there. Let's just do a little bit of brown, just because I want to. So I'm gonna put Worthy, that dark brown. I'm gonna start on this outer corner. I'm doing a shit job not covering up my face, sorry. But here's the palette, sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into this very, very outer part of the eye and the lower lash line. Maybe I won't go through the whole thing. I don't know, I don't know, shit. This technique is awfully 2016 from what I've been seeing. To be fair, I wasn't into makeup in 2016. It's my time to do that now. I'm just a little behind. What I think I want to do is pull that copper Revolutionary on the lower lash line just under the silver. We'll see how that works out. And just to soften it up a little bit under the outer part of that brown worthy, I'm gonna pull in Educated just to soften it up a little bit, just to blend it out. Okay, I think I am done with Bingo number 1. I'm just going to finish up the face and put some mascara on, maybe just some liner in the waterline and the tight line, and lip stuff, if I remember, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the final look of Bingo number 1 using the Genesis palette by Midas and Drench Cosmetics. I decided to go for like a darker berry lip, and I felt like I had the perfect blush to go with this look. Even though I don't have the Midas Cosmetics face palettes, this one was perfect. The color is called Oink, and it's by Metamorphosis, which is another small indie brand owned by a woman of color. It is perfect for darker skin tones. If you have a lighter skin tone, you literally just barely tap into it. But I thought this would look really, really perfect with the eye color that I had. So I used that, and I used this color on the lips from Suva Beauty, which is another indie brand. This one's out of Canada, woman of color also owned. So that is what I got going on my face right now, and I'm really excited. I love it. I can't wait for Bingo number 2. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and do Bingo number 2. We're gonna do look 2, Bingo number 2, with the Midas Drench Genesis palette. So I did go ahead and generate some numbers. The first look I used 6, 2, 15, 14, and 3, and for this look I'm going to use 10, 4, 11, 8, and 13. 10 is this beautiful, beautiful multi-chrome called the Standard. 4 is, ooh, excellent. 11 is black. Ooh, okay, Blueprint. 8 is Unbothered. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about these two together. Oh man, okay. 13 is Loved. Great, okay, so we have 2 shimmers and 3 mattes again. Excellent, Unbothered, the Standard, Blueprint, and Loved. Okay, all right. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting look. Okay, let's see. Let's swatch them out. Hi, hello. Just wanted to pop in and mention that the sounds that you're going to hear in the next few seconds is my dog Ruby playing tip-tapping around, so that's that. The Standard, Excellent, Blueprint, Unbothered, Loved. This one. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. This makes me want to go out. Not yet. I'm only 1 vaccine down. I've got some more time before I can actually go out again. But I'm almost there. Get my 2nd vaccine soon, and then 2 weeks after that, I will be fully vaccinated. And by go out, I mean, just leave the house and go places with my mask on, but at least go out with my mask on feeling a little bit more comfortable than I have for the last year plus. I'm gonna get adventurous with this one, I think. I will probably still use this blue one and this ridiculous multi-chrome charcoal-y one on the lid, and then I'll use black to deepen stuff up. But I think I'm gonna use these 2, maybe purple, that purple one, on the inner part of the crease and the teal on the outer part of the crease, and maybe underneath the teal on the inner part of the lower lash line and the purple on the outer part of the lower lash line. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking. So pretty. This color story is so pretty. I would have never put these together. I'm going to start by packing on Excellent on the inner part of the crease. And I'm going to go high because I don't have a transition color. And I might actually keep this sharp instead of try to blend it out, but we'll see. Okay, that's interesting. I can hear my dogs eating something they're not supposed to. Be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. I wasn't planning on this, but I'm gonna go with it. So I'm gonna get Loved, this one here, that teal one, and just go under it, starting on the inner half. It is a real shame that I am not going anywhere. That's fun. Okay, let's try to start blending some stuff. This, of course, could very well get muddy, so I'm just gonna be really careful. Not bad though, not bad so far. I think I know exactly what lipstick I'm gonna use too. I'm kind of really feeling this. Oh man, I'm literally about to go walk dogs. I don't need to look like this right now. And I'm gonna go see clients, so I don't know what they're gonna think. I really don't. Okay, time for shimmer. I'm gonna put Unbothered on the inner part of the lid and the Standard on the outer part of the lid. And yeah, we're just gonna one step at a time. I'm gonna start with a brush and then going with a finger, but I just want to be really defined on that crease line. I love these shimmers. The mattes are great too, obviously, but damn these shimmers, fuck. Okay, now I'm going to try the Standard, which I'm so excited about. It is beautiful. It's got so many different colors in there. It's like a charcoal base and it's got like a pinky purple and a blue shimmer in there. Oh, this is a mood. Okay, there are the shimmers. How nice is it to have a black in a palette? Black in palettes, so underrated. They're so useful. I'm gonna put this in between the shimmers and the mattes. Cool, okay, that's cool. Fun, okay. Oh, this is so fun. Ooh, where am I going? Nowhere. I think I want more of the purple though. Yeah, I just need to deepen up that purple. It's just so pretty. And with the blue shimmer on there, it's kind of competing with the purple. So I want them to be both shining. This is truly why I love palette bingo. Now I'm going in with more teal. This is a dark look. Just gonna blend that teal out. This is exciting. I think, okay, since I added that black, I'm going to put the teal, loud car. Since I put the black on here, I want to have the teal all by itself, just on the outer part of the lower lash line, just to blend that in, lighten that up a little bit, just the tiniest bit. Now, with nothing on this brush, I'm just going to start buffing that out into the color that's already there. And I think that's gonna do it. Fun, okay. Nothing here. I'm trying something out. I'm trying something different. I'm trying not to put color here to lift the eyes, you know? I'm going to finish my face, gonna put some blush on, bronzer, highlighter, mascara, eyeliner, lips, and I'll be back. Well, this was unexpected. I could not have planned this even if I tried. I'm so excited that this turned into this. And I really wish I were going somewhere. Fucking, we're almost there. We are almost there. Just hold on, get vaccinated, and just hold out for a little bit longer, and then we'll all be able to look like this and go the fuck out. But anyway, this is fucking fun. Like, look at this. This is super fun, and I'm really excited about it. I used another blush from Metamorphosis. I used the Moo blush. It's just a little bit lighter than the Oink one. It's a really nice like peachy coral color. So I used that. And for the lips, I was like, oh, I know the perfect lipstick for this. I tried that and it was a little too pinky. It was this Suva Beauty one, which when you compare these look really close, really good. But On the eye, this turned out to be too pink and too light. So I mixed these together pretty much. I put this on top first, and then I put this BH Cosmetics one on top of that. I also used, by the way, Moon Cruiser Kaleidos highlighter, because since there is blue in this look, I thought this might be really fun just to put a little bit of a hint of blue shimmer on my face. Anyway, so this is the final look of bingo number 2 using the Genesis palette by Drench and Midas. And I'm obsessed with it, of course, already. My 2 favorite palettes have blue packaging, like almost the same kind of blue. I'm just like so stoked that I already have like 2 Holy Grail palettes. I've only done 2 looks with this palette. I already know it's a Holy Grail product for me. Let's do look 3. Hey, bingo number 3. The ones that we have left are magical, influential, daring, captivating, and phenomenal. So let's watch them out. Magical, influential, daring, captivating, and phenomenal. It's pretty. All right. So we just have 1 dark. We have 3 shimmers, 2 mattes. One of the mattes is dark. One of them is very mid-toned. 3 neutral, 2 blue. All right. I think I have a plan. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I want to put this one, influential, on the lower lash line. I want these 2 shimmers on the lid. So I think I want to put this on the front half, daring and phenomenal, on the outer half, and then the mattes. Mattes. I think I'm gonna put this dark blue and captivating all over the crease and warm it up around the edges with this matte here, magical. We'll see if that is a terrible idea, I don't know. But let's just go ahead and start with captivating, all in the crease. This is gonna be dark as hell. When you look at the palette, there are the dark blues, the teals, and then the warm colors, and that 1 purple. The color story makes sense. It looks like things are very, very different. Like you wouldn't necessarily use all of the colors with each other, but really you can. All of these colors would look good with any other color in this palette. With a clean little blender brush, I'm just going to very gently buff out those edges so that I can put on that warm matte magical. These mattes blend out like a dream. All right, that edge is nice and soft, so now I'm gonna go in with magical. I'm just gonna tap that in right where the edge is blended. I'm not blending, I'm just stamping. Even though this color is brown, it can get really muddy and just grayish and weird. Now I'm gonna blend out that edge, just adding a little more of magical, just so I don't lose that really nice warm tone with the blending. All right, shimmer time. I'm gonna start with this one. That is daring. I'm really excited about it because it is a fucking beautiful duochrome. Oh, you can't really tell just yet, but in the pan, it's like this, it's like a rosy plum color. It's a rosy plum color, but it has these blue, like these light seafoamy sparkles in it. Oh, hello. Okay, that makes the blue make sense. That's great. Oh, this is such a beautiful, 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 beautiful color. Oh, yeah, with the finger, you can see more of the pinkish undertone. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh my God. What an unexpected combination of colors in this shadow. I don't even want to use the other one, but I bet they'll look really pretty together. Oh my God, this is just so beautiful. Holy moly. I mean, can you see how, Jesus. Okay, well, this is probably my favorite shadow in the whole palette. This is crazy. Like, what even is this? Wow. I am so impressed with daring. That's so pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with phenomenal, which is this teal, this turquoisey kind of shimmer. It works, it makes sense, okay. Yeah, yes it does, cool. I'm happy with that. Oh, how nice. Okay. I was thinking it might work, but I wasn't quite sure, and it absolutely does. Oh, that's so different. All right. These shimmers, you just like cannot compete. These shimmers are out of this world. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Wow. One last shimmer. I want to put Influential, this nice copper shimmer, all along the lower lash line. I want to deepen up the outer V here, just right on that lower lash line with Captivating, that navy. And just right on the lid, just the outer V. Nice. And just to finish things off, I want to kind of blend this out, soften this with Magical. And I'm deepening up that outer part of the crease a little bit, again with Captivating. I'll make sure it's connected to that lower lash line. All right, now we got a look. That's it for bingo number 3, shadows. I'm gonna finish up my face. I'm gonna put on blush, bronzer, highlighter, lips, mascara, and liner, and I'll be right back. Hi, we're done. Yay! I have big hair right now. I am so happy with this palette. Oh my God. So thrilled with this thing. Ooh. For finishing off this look, I decided just to do a neutral lip. I also did like a more neutral blush. I went with I think I used this one for the last look. I went with Moo by Metamorphosis. This is that more peachy coral. I think I used this last time. And then I used the Space Age Prophecy by Kaleidos for the highlighter, just because this does have more of the warmer shimmer in it. It's a multi-chrome highlighter, and I thought that would be really nice to pull in the warmth in this shimmer here. So it's got that warm base and the bluish green shimmer, and it just is kind of perfectly paired with this. So that's the end of bingo with the Genesis palette. This has been so fun. I hope that you've had fun watching this. I hope that this has been inspirational for you. If you have yet to get this palette, I hope that this has shown you whether you do want to actually get it or not. Everything has performed so well. The shimmers are amazing. The mattes are beautiful. And I just couldn't be happier. The color story. This color story is so absolutely stunning. If this is up your alley, but you weren't sure about the formula, I suggest to go ahead and get it. The formula is incredible. Hi, hello. I am editing the video right now, and I just remembered that I forgot to mention in this video that this palette, Genesis, is not available on Midas anymore. They have sold out. But the last I checked, it is still available on Drench's website. So if you are interested in getting this palette, go buy it on Drench. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you did like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up down there. And if you want to see more content like this, just go ahead and hit subscribe and notifications so you can keep up with more of my videos. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!